Hey guys, and welcome back to another installment of Stay Inspired. So we were thinking about different videos we're going to shoot today, and thinking about how we've been celebrating like so much around here because things have been going awesome. Like we hit 110,000 subscribers at YouTube and some other things, so we've been celebrating. But then that made me think, I mean, it's awesome to celebrate your wins, and that's exactly what you should do. But you can't forget about your struggles, because like as this photography community, there's people that have been shooting longer than me. There's people that are just now picking up your camera. And if you're out there and you've made some mistakes that you're kind of embarrassed about, I'm going to share something that I was embarrassed about when I first started. And when it was like this one particular thing that happened. I mean, millions of things happened that I'm embarrassed about, but this one particular thing happened that if I hadn't moved past it, then I would have never shot my first wedding. So I'm going to share it with you. So I had my first camera that I got from Best Buy, and it was a 5D. I was a waitress at Baby Blues in West Hollywood, and one of my customers asked me if I could take her headshots. So I was very excited because she was beautiful. She was a working actress. I'm like, heck yeah, I can take your headshots. So I read online that a 50mm lens is great for shooting headshots. So I went to Sammy's, which is a place here in Hollywood that you can rent lenses from. I rented a 50mm lens. I put it on my camera, and as I'm walking around the neighborhood with Carrie, her name was Carrie Lynn Pratt, I dropped the lens, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, oh thank goodness it didn't break or whatever. So that was great. So I put it back on my camera. Through the entire shoot, I'm looking, thinking to myself, why does everything look so blurry? Like, this is weird. Why does everything look so blurry in the photo? It's just not quite so sharp. So what had happened is that when I dropped the lens, it went from autofocus to manual focus. And I shoot the entire shoot, and it's super soft. And I'll never forget when she called me, and she's like, the lighting's really pretty, like the angle's really pretty, but my agent says if you go up really close, the eyes are blurry in every photo. And I'm like, I remember I was in a dressing room when she called me and told me, and I like went against the wall and I sunk down slowly, like something that you see in a movie. And I was like, I'm such a loser. Why did I even try to do this? I knew I wasn't good enough or smart enough to do this. And I was just like, ugh, I just felt horrible. So then on the way home, I was beating myself up about it. And what I decided to do was I pulled my car over. I drove a bug. I remember everything like it was yesterday. But I drove a bug, I pulled my car over, and I called Carrie Lynn back, and I said, hey, can you give me another shot? I want to try again to do your headshots, and can I try again? Fast forward to, I did try again. I figured out that, what went wrong with the focus. She turned out to be my very first bride that I ever shot her wedding, which got the cover of Sound Me Pretty magazine. The cover, I mean, not the cover, but she was in Style Weddings. She's the reason that that I started a wedding career. But if I had not pulled over and said, can I have another shot? Like, that's caring about yourself, You have to care about yourself enough to put yourself out there and say, I can learn from this. Can I have another shot? Y'all, that was really scary. Anyway, if you've done something that is so silly like that, like it wasn't on autofocus and you still were taking photos and like you're just in the learning process, good for you. Good for you. Keep going. Every single time you stumble, get back up and just keep going, because man, the payoff is freaking huge. And don't ever think that you're not going to be embarrassed again, because I mean, I'm still learning every single day, and hopefully I will still keep stumbling. I'm going so like off topic or whatever. I'm just like keep going right now. So I'm gonna cut it off. But I just wanted to just say, like, we all struggle, and if you are struggling, if you've been embarrassed or you struggle, keep going. All right, stay inspired, y'all. Stay inspired. Stay inspired.